So in this instance, it's my left rein. So I keep my left rein up until I get my knees, everything past that pole, and then I walk a step forward and move it over. We're going to try to keep them as relaxed as possible. I stopped this horse a little bit sooner than what I normally would. Just because I've seen Adam ride him already. I know he wants to fire past it, so I stopped him a little early. So I'm a little bit wider than what I normally would be, because I'm over-exaggerating this a little bit because of how his approach is when he's going faster. When he's going faster, his approach to that pole is over here. So I'm bringing it out a little bit. I'm going to let that pole be my center of my circle. So when I turn, I'm going to try to keep that same distance around that pole the whole way. I may go do it again. I'm going to stop. Inside rein is up. I'm going to go around that pole again. Keep that pole the same distance away from my knees. And once I get back here, then I'm going to move him over and do the same thing on the weed. See how my horse's body is straight? He's not throwing his hips out one way or the other. You want to get in on that one? I kicked him, I should have. I got him excited. We're going to let it calm down here a minute. I'm going to move him back off this pole. The whole time when I go through the pose, I'm going forward. I'm keeping my hands up, my inside rein up, whichever way I'm going. What I'd like to show, but I don't know if we can get it done, it's on an iPad of a couple of my Congress runs on different horses to show you the two horses that I started. And they run a pattern almost identical. This is what I mean by slow working and making a perfect pattern. You know, my daughter and my niece have a real bad tendency. Well, I'm going to go through the pattern and I'm just going to sit there, you know, one hand or lollygag through them. But when you go through a set of poles, whether it's slow or fast, you want to do it perfect. You want to go just as slow until you get that pattern down perfect, slow, and then gradually speed up. Anybody got any questions on that? Am I making sense? Or that's the way I like it. If I ride a lot of horses, and first thing I do is I slow work. For a full week, we don't do nothing but walk and long trot. Perfect example of a horse I didn't know what I had. God brought it to me, wanted me to sell it. So I slow worked that thing the first week, and I never seen a horse before in my life. And the next week, I thought, well, if I want to go to a horse show this week, I better see what kind of horse I got. So I opened it up, and the thing running out. That following weekend, the pole bed found where I took it to. First trip out, 20.7. Second trip out, 21.1. Third trip out, 20.2. It's all about knowing your horse and how your horse's buttons are pushed and when to push those buttons on your horse. Does that make sense? If you're not going to learn what to do with your horse when you're going fast every single time. So the slow work, a perfect pattern, then we speed up. You've got your mind is set up to where, well, this is where I need to go here with my hand. This is where I want to put that horse. This is where I'm looking. This is where I'm going from there. Does that make any sense? All right. Does everybody want to go through these poles again? Or would you like to slow work them? And then I'll give each one of you a different drill to work on, most likely. I'll take some of these poles out